Hello everyone, it is 10:29 in the morning on Tuesday the 21st of October 2025, and at 10:30 it's 55 degrees. We're in Boston. We're coming up on the interstate overpass. If it's your first time, I just take you on walks with me. This is actually part 2 of today's walking for me. It'll be split up into different videos for you. But it's the Stockyard steak place. Very tasty. '93, I believe. Expressway. The Castle Leaf Craft Kitchen and Dispensary. And commuter rail tracks. And then you start to see the skyline appear behind it. Which is kind of neat. Now we're getting to a little more green area as we get close to the Charles. And when you get down towards the ocean, the harbor, you've seen, we walked across it, it's very wide. Up here, not so much. Further inland, way less. This is Leo Birmingham Parkway that we're walking along, coming up to Lincoln Street. You see that road goes down and follows the highway that way. But we're going this way. And I said most of the leaves here are still green. A lot of them are just drying up. If it's your first time, I forgot to give my spiel. If it's your first time, it's like I take you on walks with me. I talk to you, you talk back in the comments. There's also a buy me a coffee link if you want to help me get out of town and go places. That helps because I'm a disabled vet on a fixed income. And I'm happy to give you a shout out for that. Give somebody else a shout out for that. Reasonable accommodation of requests. What's that? This building's newish. I haven't been this way in at least a year, and it was done by then. Yeah, they really built this up. Housing in Boston is at a premium, so anywhere they can build it and however high they can build it. I live in a building that's 6 stories and maybe has maybe 120 units. I'm not sure exactly. And it's a partnership between a veterans organization that goes back to the World Wars and an apartment company to build it. So it's just fits. Kind of cool. Regular apartment, to get in, you have to show that piece of paper. There's a baseball diamond, softball, whatever. Yeah, this is kind of a main thoroughfare that runs along the river until you kind of get down to Storrow Drive. And that's where the moving trucks, for the college students, every year at the beginning of September, end of August, go strip the top off of their truck. And we get to laugh. Still have nice little flower beds. this building they finished since, like, how do I explain it? I last stopped coming over here, kind of a regular thing, just to get out and walk, a couple years ago before my surgery started. I had 4 in 2 years. And I have nerve damage from uncontrolled diabetes for a while, so, don't do that. Public service announcement. But yeah, see the trees are trying to turn. You can see a little color up here. That was one of the purposes of today's walk, because I was afraid they were all going to be blown down. We had a big nor'easter come through, but it stayed far enough offshore that we only got 30, 40 mile an hour winds. And they're green enough here they didn't fall off. I do occasionally sing poorly because I listen to music in my ears while we do this. City bus. We call it the T, stands for Metropolitan Boston Transit Authority, or MBTA. T. I think this used to be a bank. I know it used to be a bank. Do you have these red things in your city? Public fire alarm. I just don't understand how college kids don't just pull them every weekend. I would have. No, I wouldn't. This is Radius Apartments. It's probably 6, 7 years old. It's a curved front that follows the curve of the sidewalk around. It's a very cool building. I'll show you their lobby. We have a community room that has a pool table and stuff where people actually hang out. So, yeah, the way they have this like separated off with this, got these chairs, that rope, and these little tables where you can work facing that. So that's kind of cool. Now we're going to cross the street. RadiusBoss.com if you want to move here. There's their elevators in the lobby. Pushing the button. We're going to go that way. As you can see, it says Watertown. So we're going to exit Boston, cross that bridge, and go into Watertown. And can I jump the light? Maybe, maybe not. I can't tell. The green's this way and they're stopped, but I don't know if they go next or if I go next. He goes next. Try walking in my shoes. It's under. We go next. Here's the buildings we went past earlier. So you're getting a little bit of color. Looks like a day to go to the Arboretum soon. So Saturday we're going up to Wachusett Mountain to go to the apple picking festival. See those purple lights down there? That's WGBH. On the side of that building that we can't see. When Joe and Kamala won, they had big pictures of them up there. I'm sure they did. The current guy. But I didn't walk by to see it. So this is that Leo and Birmingham Parkway. Alright, so this next bridge is the Charles River. I'm weighing whether it's safe to do something. I think so. Alright, we're gonna go take a risky venture. Wait for the light so I don't die. Nope. We got a green arrow as long as they do, we're safe. There's the river. No cars, so we're safe. So we'll walk down to this park. I used to come down here and watch. You'll see people rowing. The head of the Charles was just this weekend. But I did protest. And then Sunday was recover from being on my feet for 5 hours. I've had 4 surgeries and things are as good as they're going to get with my feet, so I was pleasantly surprised that they weren't killing me by the time I was done. Somewhere in the river. It's kind of more interesting than the highway. All these leaves are getting ready to fall off. Now, I'm going to tell you, well, I'll do it when we go back. As long as I remember. We're safe this time of the morning. The place I'm taking you, hell, nobody's probably still watching. The place I'm taking you occasionally features adult activities. 10 o'clock in the morning, we should be safe. It's before lunch and before straight men going home from work and stopping by to just watch the ducks. You know, it rhymes with duck. Now, there's a parking lot, and there's probably nobody in it right now, which is fantastic. You can come down here on a Friday. Oh, no, there's one vehicle. 2. People come down here and cruise. But we're here to look at the pretty leaves. Okay, that's a work vehicle, and I don't know what the van is. The van is probably adult activities. You also see fishermen all down along in here. Especially like right there. Which is kind of cool. Hey, food's expensive. Fish are free. Well, fishing license. Well, we could go all the way down and come back, but we'll come back that way. I'll go down this way. I'm going to hold you close to me. Oh, there are 2 cars, and nobody is in the car, which means they're probably out here. We're not going to go into the woods, so don't even ask. As if you could. See, there goes somebody. Very, look, my ick factor's high, and that's double mine. See the little benches? I bring my, well, brought when he could walk this far, my friend's dog, Henry. He's part corgi, and they don't live past 12 much, and he's 14. Apparently the other part lives a little longer. Yeah, this time of year, the reeds in the trees are becoming a little thinner, but like I said, we should be fine. Here's some ducks, mallards. The colored ones are male, the kind of brown ones are female. Let's see. See if I can get you a little better view. Oh, I see. Okay, so there's the bridge we're gonna go across into Watertown. Watertown's over there. We're gonna walk along the river, not into the woods. I'm going to occasionally talk so people think I have somebody with me. And then they'll see the headphones and think I'm on the phone, but we'll point you more at the river and just the trail. I'm lying. We'll just see what we see. If I see anything I shouldn't see, I'll have to edit it out. And my eyes are going in, but you're not. So, but I will narrate. We'll call this Secret Boston Spot or something. You see, you can see all different kinds of birds back here. And it's a pretty view of the river. Very natural in the middle of the city. Just kind of different about Boston. Alright, so see this little trail off to the right? That goes back to the interesting section of the park. Or you can turn right here. Now, there's a... So I laugh about this thing and say that's a chess piece and that's a giant threw the chessboard over. Somebody knocked the castle-looking piece thing. What do they call that? Moved it over. We'll see animals too. Squirrels, chipmunks. Milk crates. I decided this was a better hobby. Yeah, these reeds die off in the winter and then they grow back up. So in the winter there's no leaves, no reeds. You can see the road from here. Right now you can't. I'm gonna have to watch this and make sure. There's a squirrel. And here's like a little path that goes back through. Yeah, I've heard people flip out when they find out there's somebody with a camera walking through this part or somebody with kids. It's interesting. People are interesting. See some of the leaves on the other side. In the bright sun. We don't want to go to the right. We want to go straight ahead. Pretty spot to watch from. And fast forward music. Oh, no, that's fine. You can see some red over there. All the rowers are taking a break now with the regatta having been yesterday. So you can see it's nice to come down through here, especially like to walk along here in a full moon when it's 80 degrees at 10 p.m. You have to wait to get out because I don't like heat. Anyway. But yeah, it's nice. If there's no moon, it's very dark. Very, very dark. There's a little park bench on the to our right, but I'm not going there. We'll try to get out quite a bit in the next 10 days to see some foliage and some Halloween decorations. I've seen some and all I have is my phone. I'm taking some photos. But yeah, it's a nice little spot of forest in the middle of the city. And then we'll go back to our snow bridge. We'll go jogging. This path goes all along the river. I mean, way along the river. But yeah, you can see all these plants with the leaves are gonna die off in the next few weeks. Leaves and flowers. Here's a path that goes back into the area. Try to say. This is just called Park 1. It's Charles River Park 1, but Park 1. And as you can see, it's pretty. Here's a bunch of reeds. And you can see a little path that goes down around past them. They're turning brown. And yeah, I mean, you can see how tall they are, but they grow like in May, early June. They go from nothing to that tall. It's interesting to just watch it change. You know what I mean? Nature is cool. That's interesting to say the least. It's probably piled up where somebody can hide on the other side. I don't know. There you can see it. You can see through it a lot there, all the way to the river. See, the robins are still here. That's interesting because I always ask myself, when do you see the last robin? Nope, now I know I've seen one October 21st. There's all kinds of little hidey holes. And you see the beautiful Charles River. Or if you get down towards the dam, it's like many, many times that width. There goes somebody probably my age taking a walk along that tranquil river. And somebody waiting for me to cross so they can turn in. It's interesting. People are interesting. I do almost always get run over by bikes because I can't hear with my music. Oh well. Alright guys, we can stay around 20. We're at 26 and counting, so I'm going to wish you all a good day. Ask you to like, subscribe. Till next time, love you all, everyone, especially you. You're right there.